Hello. So carrying on with the YouTube automation project, we're going to try and make thumbnails now. So we've made a way to get videos. We've made a way to put videos together to make them into a compilation. And now we're just going to make dynamic thumbnails. So the general structure that thumbnails seem to have for these videos is three unique photos that are bunched together, and then with a TikTok sign somewhere on the screen. That's the general format that these TikTok videos seem to have, and it seems pretty easy to automate that. All you have to do is get 3 images from your whole compilation video and then just kind of stitch that together using something. So for now we're just going to use the Movie editor to get the, and obviously it would make more sense to make it to be more efficient. It would be better to use this functionality when we're actually joining the videos together, what we did previously. But for now we're just testing stuff out, so let's just see what we can get right and wrong, and then when we go about implementing this as an automated script, we can optimize it further from there. So for now, let's firstly, we know that we have a bunch of videos here, these ones, and then we know that each one of these videos is going to want to have some images assigned to them. So let's say, let's do this, compilation vids images, and then we can use that saying path. What we want to say is we want to make a folder for each compilation so that when we do create those images we have something to store them in. So let's say copy the path for that, and then we can then say os.list_dir compilation vid. So that gives us all the files there, so that will give us every TikTok file name. So we can say compilation vids file names, and then we can say for file in compilation vid file name, I want to, for every video in that file name, I'm going to check if there's a folder created. So if os.path.exists, so that path should be compilation vids. I should really change it to path. Let's refactor that. Let's change our path here to path compilation images. So we get that. We're then going to check that path and then plus that to the file name, and then the folder of one of a single compilation image folder. So remember, for one thumbnail we need 3 unique images. So that means that so we need one folder for every compilation video that will store 3 images in that folder. So we're going to check if that folder exists. If it does not, then we're going to say os make mkdir make directory, and then we're going to pass the folder we want to make of that. Make dir, so make the directory. So if that doesn't happen, then we'll make the directory. If that's the case, then we want to put these images there. So we want to say something along the lines of, now first we need to load in the video itself. So we need to say what we did previously when we loaded the images up as video clips. Do something like that. We want to say, actually we want to use that, not the other one. So we're going to change the path here so that this single folder is this path of the images. So path confirmation images, that, plus the file name. So it'll be in this folder with the file name being a folder, and then it will make that path, and then this path contains the videos. In case it doesn't make sense to you right now, just give me a minute and I'll show you what I mean. So we'll have this path as the confirmation vid path, so it's the video path, plus the file, single video clip, yeah, so we're getting the video clip of the confirmation video here. We're then storing that into a video variable. In this case here, we're getting the path of the image directory where we're going to store the images, plus the file of the confirmation clip, so TikTok 1, TikTok 2, TikTok 3, and we're then storing that as we're creating a folder that will hold our images in, and then we're going to say here, we're going to say something like video dot, and then we're going to get a snapshot of the video here, which I need to check how to do that. Okay, so we'll have this sort of ending. So the general way you do it is, this is file name, and this will be our timestamp, so where the actual frame is, and then this will be video, and then we need to specify a name for our where to save it to. So we'll say something like folder of single confirmation image folder, and we'll plus that onto what this will be. It has to be the file name, and then we'll have to strip that, so split that between the dots, so we'll keep the first half, because the general format we've got for our file will be TikTok underscore confirmation underscore a number, so number, then dot mp4. So by us using the split, we split this into parts. So this will be part 1, and then this will be part 0. So by keeping the 0, we have the file name. We'll have the file name, and then we can say folder plus file name plus dot, let's say PNG in this case, because PNG allows us to keep any images that are translucent. So if they have a certain transparency, we can keep it that way. So this will be a full path for image, full path for image, and then we can have that as f as a variable, and this will be full path image. Well, in this case you don't really need a string here because it is a string. Yeah, we don't need that. This will store the string, so full path image, and then we need this timestamp to be somewhat random. So actually we'll have to change this here. There'll be an underscore here, and then we'll have to put a parameter here of being a variable. So this will be something like for loop number, so underscore in range number, we want 3 images, so it'll be 3, and then do that, tab, and then we'll put that as the underscore here again. So that'll be the file name, which will be TikTok underscore confirmation underscore, let's say 1, and then the underscore underneath that will be the image version. So it'll be _1, _2, and _3. Does that make sense? Actually, it'll be 0, 2, 0, 1, 2. So that'll be alright. So yeah, and then we'll pick a t value here, being something like get the length of the video, and then divide that into 3 equal bits, and then just do it that way. So yeah, let's do something like, yeah, so the video here is rendered, so we can say video dot duration, which equals time, total underscore time is equal to that. And then we know that we have that there, so what we can do is say our time is equal to, we could say our total time, and we can call this interval, is equal to our total time times by underscore divided by 3. So what this does, what this does here is, think of it as having a sort of equation like, let's say we know that our video is 10 seconds long. Then if we times that by 1/3, you have something like 3.3 recurring, right? And then when that goes up, it's 2, it'll be 2.3 recurring, and then when that's 3, it'll be times by 1, so we'll get the image right at the end. But obviously that creates some issues, because right at the end it could be a blank image, and if underscore is 0, then that's 0/3, and that's going to cause an error. So how do we do this? How about this? We do it over 4, and then we have that 1 plus 1. So underscore plus 1 will make 1. So that will always be 1. And then if underscore happens to be 0, we'll do 1/4, which is a quarter. And yeah, 2, 3. So it will go from 25, from 0.25 to 0.5 to 0.75. So that way you'll always get images within the clip. And then obviously we have to convert this to a standardized number, because I think decimal points don't really work that well here. So we'll set that to, actually let's just see what it looks like, because we don't know yet, right? So we'll set that to that and just see how that looks. Yeah, so let's just run this, see how it goes. So yeah, we've got our path here specified, and this is the path to the video images here. We'll go into that one. We then list all the videos in this directory, so our video compilations, we then go through them. We check if a folder exists for TikTok compilation 0.mp4. Okay, so talking through it again, we have a path here specifying the images that are going to be used for thumbnails. You've got the path here specifying the video clip path. We then get all the videos. We then specify the first one. We then split that video clip name into its 2 components. The ending is removed and we just keep the first bit. We then check if the folder exists in here. You can see it already does, so this should be skipped. Yep. We then load you can see here it specifies the path. We then load that video into memory, like it's done so. And so we want to find the duration, so we know it's about 6:05 seconds, so that's about 10 minutes and 5 seconds. We then go into here, we specify that path. So if we look at that, you can see it goes from there. Looks alright. Looks alright / TikTok confirmation. Yeah, looks okay. So then we generate a number, so that'll be a number of 151.485. Let's see if that throws any errors. okay, doesn't seem to throw any errors. Let's take a look at that. Yes, so we got one here. Cool. And then let's go back into that again. And it should end and go on to the next one. So let's look at the 3 images we have. Yeah, cool. So we've got 3 randomly generated images from the video clip. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's run that again. We'll not run it again, but we'll move on to the next clip. So obviously we'll go to TikTok 1, go to the file name, make a new directory. And let's look at that one. So if we get out this, go to that one, and then we can see here. So you've got 3 there as well. They are a bit blurry, I mean they could be sharper. But it's alright. Yeah, so let's move on. And let's just press play. Yeah, so we got that. And we've got these images here we can use. Okay, so we've got our way now to get dynamic. We've got a way to get dynamic images now from different video clips.